Good morning, church. I'm Sarah Grant, and I work with young adults and worship. And today's daily hope is 2 Timothy 4:2. It says, "Preach the word of God. Be prepared whether the time is favorable or not. Patiently correct, rebuke, and encourage your people with good teaching." And as someone who's caring for a flock of young adults, and I take this verse super seriously. I know that whatever comes out of my mouth needs to be biblical. I know that whenever I'm sitting with somebody and there's a correction that needs to be made, I know it needs to be made in humility. And if there's a rebuke, I haven't really had to do that, but if I did, I would hope that I would do that with such love and care and willingness to walk alongside, and encouraging your people with good teaching. There is a responsibility and a weightiness to that, because if it's not good teaching, that means it's not biblical. And if it's not uplifting to the body, then like, what am I doing? So I know that I feel this weight as a minister of the gospel, but I also believe that there's a weightiness and a responsibility to us as Christians, just as Christians, as believers, that we're all called into this communal living of teaching each other and encouraging each other, and the iron sharpens iron. And so I think there's accountability there, there's encouragement there, and there's also being willing to share the hope of Christ to others. And so when I think about our church, I pray that we would be people who would be speaking truth and willingness to share the hope of Jesus, even when it doesn't feel, even when the time is not favorable, even when you're like, oh gosh, right now I have to say it. Yes. And the hope of Christ doesn't always look like telling somebody what to do or telling somebody what they should think, but that's more judgment, right? But when we are calling people into a hope and calling them up into who they are truly meant to be, I think we all have that responsibility as people living on the earth today. So whether you are a student, a child, a mom, a dad, a pastor, or somebody who's working in the corporate world, we all have people that are entrusted to us. We all have people that we are accountable to. And so my prayer for us is that we would be people who are always willing to share the hope of Christ with the people around us, and to preach the good word, and to encourage and to correct when needed. And so today, be blessed, church, and we'll see you tomorrow for another Daily Hope.